Exactpro is an independent software testing services provider for financial market infrastructures, delivering industry-recognized expertise and bespoke solutions for automation and testing to exchanges, post-trade platforms, and banks across 20 countries. The firm also facilitates a variety of large-scale transformation programs related to DLT and cloud implementations at these systemically important organizations. Exactpro's core product, th2, is designed to enable automation in functional and non-functional testing for complex distributed transaction processing systems. th2 is an award-winning solution that helps regulated markets participants stay compliant and resilient to disruption while focusing on innovation and having the freedom to embrace emerging technologies most relevant to their clients' needs. This demo showcases a th2-based implementation for the functional testing of the NFT marketplace, launched on the th2 platform developed by Yaala Labs. Yaala Labs is a technology firm specializing in building mission-critical applications with an emphasis on emerging technologies for global financial markets. th2 is a blockchain-enabled solution deployed on the cloud. The platform includes a native crypto wallet and integrations with third-party wallets such as MetaMask to support self-custody. The platform is integrated with key public blockchain networks and the Corda private distributed ledger. th2 has enabled the testing and automation of the entire business process to allow testers to validate all the system's functions. The test script in this demo is written in Java. We are connecting to the system using REST API and WebSocket, pushing different messages to mimic the user's activities on the NFT marketplace. Since NFT Marketplace supports non-fungible tokens minted on different blockchains, such as Ethereum, Polygon, and Binance Smart Chain, we submit transactions to the corresponding network with the use of a dedicated node to communicate with the blockchain. In our case, the system is connected to one of the Ethereum testnets. The responses received from the system are captured and then parsed by the related codec. This data then goes to the check component for validation. All test data will be stored in the th2 database. All activity in th2 generates two types of data, events and messages. In the th2 user interface, we can investigate events and messages and link them together. In addition, the framework generates the reports for in-depth results analysis. Let's consider a functional scenario, a non-fungible token transfer. In this scenario, user 1 with a crypto wallet account gets authorization on the NFT marketplace and creates an asset. This asset will then be deployed on the blockchain as a smart contract and listed for sale with a fixed price. User 2 will purchase the corresponding NFT minted by the contract. Let's take a closer look at the test script and its structure. Firstly, we define the necessary global variables such as the user's crypto wallets, collection, and asset parameters, which will be used in the script execution. Secondly, we define a step to create a collection under user 1. Thirdly, we create an asset. Then, we deploy the asset on the selected blockchain. Next, we list the asset for sale with a fixed price. Then, as user 2, we place an order for purchase. Finally, the payment will be executed and user 2 will own the token asset minted by the deployed contract. Let's start the script and see how it works. We can check the result of the execution of each step in the system's UI portal. Once the corresponding steps are completed, we can see that the necessary collection and an asset under it have been created. At this stage, the asset doesn't have any parameters. Let's continue script execution. The next step is asset deployment. Once this step is executed, in the UI we can see that the asset has been successfully deployed on the Ethereum testnet. When the asset is listed for sale, the UI shows the information about the current price and the sale end date. Lastly, user 2 purchases the asset. Under user 2, we can see the corresponding events, the offer for purchase and minting, which indicates that the token has been successfully transferred to them. Additionally, we can see that user 2 now owns the token. After test script execution, th2 generates a report. It can be seen in the th2 report viewer UI. Here we can see all the steps executed in the script, the corresponding events created for them, as well as the validation results. The report will show the comparison table with the expected and the actual results. We can also see all the messages sent from the script and received from the system under test. This brings us to the end of our demo. Thank you for watching. The test libraries and tools Exactpro has developed over the years apply to various business contexts, from regulated markets to MTFs, from dark pools to clearing houses and brokerage systems. They've been successfully implemented in a wide range of technical and middleware infrastructures. Modern exchange platforms are highly sophisticated by design and require continuous testing to ensure their resilience. Our deliberate practice of software testing approach is based on modeling the system under test. This allows us to create test libraries that serve as an executable specification for such highly complex platforms. This is a systematic effort focused on achieving the specific goal of improving performance. Some of the key contributors to our success as a company include relentless learning from the most challenging transformational projects in the industry, adherence to our industry-proven principles of software testing, as well as staying focused on providing the necessary growth opportunities for our people. Get in touch with us via email or visit our website to learn more about Exactpro services, and do follow us on social media for the announcements of in-person events we will participate in the next few months.